Hello and welcome back to another Transformers review. Today we're taking a look at the Cybertron Deluxe class Snarl. Now I do apologize for the dust. This is my own figure from back in the day. I did try to clean it, but I ran out of air, and the point is, it's a bit dusty. Don't worry about it. Anyway, let's start off the review by taking a look at the articulation. Alright, starting out with the head, it's on a rotation joint. It can rotate a full 360. A little bit tight on mine. This white plastic is a bit pearlescent-ish, but it's not quite as washed out in person as it is on camera. Also, the light piping is actually quite nice. That tends to be the case with lighter colors like amber yellow, lighter blues, stuff like that. But the shoulders are on a rotation, as well as a hinge out 90 degrees. The same on both sides. The elbows are both double jointed. It can get just about 90 degrees, which is nice. They also have a rotation below the elbow. And this arm has a hand, which doesn't have anything. I mean, it can fold in, but that's for the transformation. Nothing at the waist. The hips are on ball joints. I say ball joints. It's just, they can wiggle, but it's pretty much just forward and back. There is no spread out to the sides at all. Don't really understand why they did that, but well, can't really fix it. The knees, yeah, it's, due to the way the transformation works, you're not going to get much out of the knees. Thankfully, all these are screws, so if they do loosen up, you can retighten them. Feet, there's no tilt or anything, but the front and the back of the feet are both separately hinged, so you can get decent poses. And the articulation is completely standard for the time, so no real complaints. Now, moving on to accessories and gimmicks. Obviously, Snarl has a sword, though you can also flip it around into a gun. Mine doesn't really want to work, and honestly, I don't remember if it worked back in the... Oh yeah, there we go. I don't think I've shot that in like 10 years, so it does work. And also, you do have the line-wide gimmick, if I can get that off of the convenient clip on the hip. You have the Cyberplanet keys. Something that's kind of odd is this is metallic paint, but this is chrome. So you get kind of a weird thing with two different silvers on it. I don't really know why they did that outside of shiny nice, but this is the Jungle Planet key, if I remember correctly. I haven't watched the show since it aired, so I mean, I could just Google it, but whatever, I'm lazy. Anyway, if you just put this into the port at the back of the head, and push it in, it reveals energy fangs that come down further than they're supposed to, probably for safety reasons, but it looks kind of weird. Also, this is able to actually click in here if you can... Come on. You can see the little tabs here, and there is another tab. It's not the easiest thing to do, but you can actually store it there. I'm not going to bother. The shoulder on mine is a bit loose. Gonna have to tighten that up later. Now, as for a quick size comparison for the robot mode, it's about average size for a deluxe, though he does have a very, very boxy chest. overall completely acceptable size, especially for the time. Now, getting into the transformation, you're going to want to, first of all, take the weapon out of the hand, and then you're going to want to rip the torso open. You're going to want to rotate the head around just so it doesn't show up. And then collapse the chest down. And he's kind of exploded, though you can definitely see the front legs here. Then you're going to want to slide the arms on their tracks. One up, one down. Pull the hand away so it's out of the way. Like this. So that they can fold up like that. Just peg that side in for now. Then you're going to want to fold the sides of the chest the rest of the way up. There we go. And peg the other side into the wolf head. Then just take the other arm and peg that up into the head to form the throat. Unfold the arms. Bit of oxidation on mine. A little bit odd, but that's fine. Then you're going to want to take the hind legs, fold them down, rotate at the knee. This one already separated. Fold away the heel spurs. Do the same on the other side. And flip this up. Peg the sword gun in as the tail. Once we straighten it out. Snarl in his wolf mode. Now, in his wolf mode, he gets even less articulation, though, to be fair, this is pretty good articulation for a beast mode, so can't really complain. The legs have the same articulation as before, though they also do have a secondary knee, though technically this is the ankle, but the front limbs, since the arms now form the chest, have the same limited ball joint shoulder as the hips do. 90 degrees there. This can fold up a little bit. I don't want to do it too much because I'm afraid I'll break it. Fold down a little ways, and this can fold back really far for some reason. It looks kind of goofy, but that said, you can get some really nice poses out of this beast mode if you can. I'm not going to bother with it, but the point is you can actually get some nice poses with this. Also, you can still, since this is completely exposed, use the Cyberplanet key in the wolf mode. Can just do that as well, but point being, this is a pretty good beast mode, honestly. The Cybertron beasts generally had fairly articulated beast modes, especially compared to Beast Wars. Jeez. But honestly, I would say that Snarl's beast mode actually still holds up even today as a pretty solid mode. Now, getting into the size comparison, and yeah, quite large, honestly. One of the bigger alt modes for Deluxe class in Cybertron. Not very much mass shifting going on, honestly, despite the torso flipping inside out. It doesn't really change the overall size. It's just becoming quadrupedal and adding on the tail just does end up making it look a lot larger. And honestly, this is my preferred way of displaying him, so I'm going to be leaving him in this mode for the rest of the review. Not that there's anything else to go to, since we're now wrapping things up. I really like this figure. Honestly, if you can find it for a decent price, I definitely recommend picking it up. It still holds up fairly well today in terms of articulation, and the transformation's simple and fun. And you don't really get very many wolf modes, so yeah, I can definitely recommend this. If you can find them for a decent price anyway. That's all for this review. Thank you very much for watching. Be sure to let me know what you think down in the comments. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. It helps with the algorithm. subscribe for future reviews, and watch my backlog. And as always, until next time, happy building.